How does the king of Europe crumble in front of the world and at home? This is not just a match reaction, this is a brutal breakdown of how Real Madrid went from being in control to being completely exposed by Arsenal in the second leg of the Champions League quarter-final. Stick with us, because what happened in Madrid, it changes everything.
It's going to be checked. It is. That's going to be a tight call. That is going to be a tight call.
After a lose in the Emirates with a 3-0 score, Madrid walked into the Bernabéu with a thought of a comeback, and Madrid thought they had the edge. The experience, the stadium, the legacy, but what they didn't see coming was Arsenal's mentality. They didn't come to compete, they came to conquer. Remember soccer's missed penalty? That moment could have haunted him, but true warriors use pain as fuel. He stepped up and silenced the Bernabéu with a clinical finish that broke Madrid's rhythm. Then came the response. Vinicius Jr., as electric as ever, dragged Madrid back into it. 1-1. The stadium roared. For a moment, we believed this was another magical night in Madrid, but just 2 minutes later, that hope was shattered. Martinelli struck. Ice cold. 2-1 to Arsenal. It wasn't luck. It was a team that was sharper, hungrier, and more prepared. What followed was worse than a tactical failure. It was psychological collapse. The midfield lost control, the defense panicked, and Arsenal dictated every move. Madrid looked tired, slow, and beaten mentally before physically. This wasn't the Real Madrid we know. This was a team with no answers. At full time, frustration erupted. Dani Carvajal confronted Soccer in the tunnel, but it was too late. That fire should have shown up on the pitch, not after the whistle. It was desperation. The frustration of knowing you've let something massive slip away. This wasn't just a tactical defeat, it was a spiritual one. The Champions League trophy had slipped from Madrid's grasp, and more importantly, Real Madrid's dynasty was at risk. The team looked disjointed, lacking the spark that made them invincible for so many years. Arsenal, the so-called underdogs, had taken control of the match. And it wasn't by luck, it was pure skill, strategy, and mental strength. Madrid doesn't wait. We either rise again or fade into memory. This game must become the foundation of something new. A team built on hunger, on fire, on unity, because if we don't evolve, the world of football will leave us behind. If you felt this pain like every true Madridista did, you belong here. Hit subscribe to Game Plus for deep football breakdowns and the truth behind the game. We are not done, we are just getting started.